Lift your skinny fists like antenna to heaven. By Godspeed you Black Emperor. This may be the last thing I ever taped from the radio. Stuart Maconie played it on his Six Music Freak Zone show. The CD has 4 tracks on 2 CDs, and I managed to record half of it. It has always been expensive, and I finally gave in and paid in the region of 20 quid for it. Possibly the most I have ever paid for 2 CDs. Apparently it is post-rock, but genre is rarely a concern of mine. They are a Canadian outfit, and it reminds me a bit of Funeral by that other Canadian band, Arcade Fire, though I have never heard Arcade Fire called post-rock. Each track is about layering guitars and violins over simple repeating chord progressions that build to great climaxes. The effect is that of sheets of sound that wash over you like giant waves, not like static synth pads, but a mixture of musical lines played with different textures, each moving independently and all played over big drum beats. In places it sounds like a marching bagpipe band. They use drone effects like Robert Fripp used on Bowie's Heroes. They can at times even sound like King Crimson's Red Period. The tracks build like those big Pink Floyd songs that exist only to build to a climax, like Saucerful of Secrets or One of These Days. There seems to be so much going on that I suspect I'm often hearing things that are not actually there. It is in places quite exhilarating. There are soaring high lines that could be theremin, or slide guitar, or even a soprano. Sometimes it sounds like radio interference, buzzing like a fridge as Radiohead famously sang. There are also interludes that are nothing like what I have just described. There are sampled spoken voices, such as an old guy enthusing about Coney Island in the old days. There is some distorted lecturing and shopping mall announcements over a jarring strident piano. And there is some inspirational preaching over a string quartet. The non-music makes the music more musical. It can't just be cake, there has to be sandwiches. The final track starts with a rough, badly recorded folk song. Then it goes through some up-tempo and normal rock sections, all joined together by ominous clouds of slightly metallic noise, like bowed saws. And there are sampled voices in French. I think it is worth 20 quid, but then I probably would. Godspeed you Black Emperor.